Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing guys a brand new video here for week number 2 of the Kcdl versus Maki, coach of her Las Vegas Leaves. Very excited for this matchup. Maki's got a crazy team that I don't deal with particularly well. But I'm excited because, you know what? Maki was in the WPF a couple seasons ago. Her and I didn't end up getting to play, and so, you'll get our chance to play here, which I think is super fun. Otherwise, go ahead and make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. Make sure to go ahead and follow all the rest of the coaches as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the matchup, guys. You see my team on the left and Maki's team on the right. Maki's got Magearna, Chien-Pao, Gliscor, Vaporeon, Cyclizar, Gallade, Terra Ironmoth, Terra Bramblegast, and Jolteon. A lot of big threats from my opponent's team. It's a 9-mon team, which definitely means the floor has been raised. But honestly, this team is just super hard for me to deal with. The Ubers are very difficult for me. When it comes to the Magearna and the Chien-Pao, I really only have one Mon for each of them on my team that deals with them decently enough. Vaporeon is great support because Wish Protect or Wish Flip Turn for Magearna is really, really nice. Cyclizar, I don't remember if Shed Tail is allowed or not. If it is, then that could be something I need to worry about. Gliscor can be very annoying for my Zekrom to really do anything in this game, so we'll have to figure out a way around that. Gallade as well. I don't know what kind of set Gallade would be. Maybe like an agility, 3 attacks, you know, like Life Orb kind of situation is probably the best bet here. Like Night Slash, you know, Sacred Sword and like Leaf Blade maybe. I'm not sure, something like that. And then Iron Moth. Honestly, Iron Moth is a fucking ass. I cannot. Iron Moth plus the Ubers is so difficult for me to deal with. Because this Iron Moth just 2-hit KOs basically my entire team. It's very hard for me to switch into this Iron Moth, and I, again, only really have one Mon to deal with it, which I'll get into a little bit later. I just don't want to deal with it at all. If I'm being honest, I don't want to deal with it. Terra Bramblegast can be scary depending on the type, but honestly, if it wants to just tear it into one of its stabs, it can, because Terra Ghost Poltergeist are going to hurt, Terra Grass power-ups are going to hurt, so we'll see what happens there. And then Jolteon, I really don't know if it's gonna come. Jolteon is probably like the last Mon I'm expecting. I just don't see it showing up. Gallade is one of those Mons as well, where it's like Gallade can be scary, but with the team I have, I think I can deal with it decently enough. Especially with Avalugg being there as a potential physical threat. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory in the matchup, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into what we're bringing and why we're bringing it. First up, we're bringing AC/DC, our Zekrom. Very excited for Zekrom this week. It's a very interesting set. We're rocking Dragon Dance, Draco Meteor, Bolt Strike, and Dragon Claw. Rocking enough speed so after a +1, I outspeed the entirety of the team. We're also rocking enough special attack to where after the weakness policy boost, we OHKO physically defensive Gliscor. Draco Meteor does a chunk to that Gliscor to begin with. Once we get that boost, we will OHKO it. Pretty much guaranteed as long as it's not Spadef invested. And if we can get a Dragon Dance up plus our weakness policy boost, if that Chien-Pao does not have priority and the Moth does not have the booster energy speed, Zekrom can literally just win from that point. Like, that's not even like me trying to front. Zekrom can win at that point. It's a huge threat to my opponent's team. Dual Stab is very free just because Maki doesn't have any resist for the pairing. Outside of, like, if there was a Terra Fairy Jolteon with like ability shield, that could be something she does, but that's not something that they can do. So, I don't give a fuck. We're bringing Dragon Dance Zekrom this week. Very excited. Zekrom's going to pop off for me. Next up, we're bringing Black Sabbath, the Fluttermane with the booster energy, rocking Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, and Substitute with a timid nature. Pretty much straightforward. So, the reason we're running Substitute is just in case of Sucker Punch Chien-Pao, rocking enough speed for the Iron Moth, so that we will always outpace that. Mystical Fire is for the Magearna, just for coverage. And then Dual Stab outside of that is pretty free in my opponent's team, unless it's like a Terra, you know, some sort of Terra on the Iron Moth. But honestly, Fluttermane is so good into my opponent's team. It just 2-hit KOs a large portion of the team. So I'm very excited to see what Fluttermane does for me this week. The booster energy also, outside of just getting the booster speed and outpacing that Iron Moth, what it also allows me to do is be completely immune to the Poltergeist from Bramblegast and force it to Power Whip, which I believe is a little bit less accurate than Poltergeist. I believe Poltergeist is 90, Power Whip is 85, so that could be something that we, you know, take advantage of in this game. But otherwise, pretty self-explanatory when it comes to the the Fluttermane this week. Next up, we're bringing Megadeth the Weavile, one of our MVPs from last week, rocking Knockoff, Triple Axle, Brick Break, and Ice Shard with the Focus Sash. Pretty straightforward set this week. The Focus Sash, just in case I need to live a hit at some point and just, get some damage off. That can be something that comes in handy. Brick Break for the Qianpao dual stab, just outside of that, is pretty free in my opponent's team. Knockoff goes completely unresisted outside of the Magirna, and I guess the Qianpao as well, which is obviously why we have the Brick Break. The Focus Sash as well is nice because in a 1v1 scenario into the Qianpao, if they want to Sacred Sword me, I can just kill him back with Brick Break. That's really nice for me. Otherwise, Weavile's pretty self-explanatory this week, rocking enough speed for the Iron Moth, just because, yes, I could technically outspeed the Cyclozar, but I don't really see that coming. I think that's kind of one of those mons that could show up, but it might not, and either way, it's not going to want to stand on a Weavile anyway, so there's no point in me outspeeding it. And plus, I can just Ice Shard it if, anything else. Next up, we have a new member making its debut this week. We have Five Finger Death Punch the Hitmontop. I'm very excited this week to use Hitmontop. Rocking Technician, running full Spadef Assault Vest with Close Combat, Triple Axle, Earthquake, and Mach Punch. Pretty self-explanatory. This is my Iron Moth check. If it's not a Terra Fairy Iron Moth, this takes 2 of basically anything it wants to throw out. Earthquake is very free in my opponent's team outside of a couple of mons. Really just the Gliscor and the Bramblegast. Bramblegast does not want to take a Triple Axle, neither does Gliscor. CC is pretty good coverage just because it's a good neutral into most everything, again, outside of Bramblegast, Gliscor, and obviously the Iron Moth as well. Honestly, this mon just takes hits very, very well and can deal out some decent damage. It's not going to be the strongest mon on the team, but it does do decent damage here. Next up, we're bringing Korn the Avalugg, one of the other MVPs from last week. Basically rocking the same set as last week, just instead of Avalanche, we're rocking Ice Spinner, and then we are full Fizz Def this week. This is my guaranteed Qianpao check, and because of how I'm able to build this week, I can literally just go full Fizz Def, and I do not need to worry about it at all. Pretty straightforward. Rocking Terra Fire just because it's a good neutral for the Qianpao. Qianpao can't really break through me otherwise, so just being able to resist the Ice Stab, I don't take that much from a Sacred Sword. Crunch doesn't do that much. Even if it's Choice Banded, I never get to it KO'd. So, pretty straightforward. This also is nice in case of a, Iron Moth damage break that I need to take, or same thing with Magirna. I can resist the stabs off of that mon and resist the Fiery Dances off of the Iron Moth. And last but certainly not least, we have my Magirna check, another mon making their debut. We have Pantera, the Arboliva, Giga Drain, Earth Power, Protect, and Leech Seed with the leftovers rocking the Seed Sower. I hate that I have to build a Stallmon, essentially, in order to beat this Magirna. I do not have another choice. Because Calm Mind Magirna fucks me up, and I need some way to deal with it. So this is my way to deal with it. Grassy Terrain, Leech Seed, leftovers, stall. I don't have a choice. I hate it, but this is my best and only way to deal with Calm Mind Magirna. Or Specs Magirna, or any of that shit. So, I mean, I have to do it. I don't have a choice. This is literally here because of Magirna. There is nothing else on this team this is for. It also is nice for the Jolteon, the Vaporeon. That's pretty much it. Like, that's literally it. It's also, I guess, good for the Bramblegast. Because I resist one stab and I'm immune to the other. So, that's cool. But Seed Sower is also here because this way I can take as little damage as possible with the Earthquake from the Gliscor into my Zekrom. And get that weakness policy off that we talked about earlier. And do a lot of damage as well. And still be healthy enough to potentially take an Ice Shard from Qianpao if it's not like a boosting item. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the team down below. And I'll see you guys in the battle in just a second. Yo, guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing guys for week 2 of the Kcdl versus Maki. Very excited for this, and she's coach of the Las Vegas Leaves, I believe. So it's a battle for Las Vegas, but we're the superior team, baby. Let's go. Rotom's on top. Brought most of what I expected. There's no Cyclozar, which is good for me because I couldn't remember if Shadow, or not Shadow Ball, if Shed Tail was allowed or not, and now I don't have to worry about it. So Weavile's the lead here. It's really good into basically not Magirna. I don't know if this is a Magirna lead or not. I'm hoping it's not, because then I would have loved to have led my Arboliva, which Arboliva I guess wouldn't have been the worst lead, but we're leading Weavile here. I'm probably just gonna click knockoff on whatever this is. Trixie. That is the Vapo. Okay, so This is probably Fizdef Vapo, if I had to guess. What am I leading? I'm leading the Weak Vial. Vaporeon. Knockoff's doing about 30 to 35%, and I think, honestly, I mean, Scald has the chance to burn, which would kind of suck. I could actually just go straight into my... this, because even if you do have Ice Beam, it's not gonna do much to me. I think it does like 25% or so. 26 to 31. I'm actually okay with this. I'm okay with this. Go ahead and Scald me. I probably... honestly, if I just Giga Drain it. Scald, yeah, that comes out. Does nothing. No burn. Oh, can't get the Seed Sower off. Fine by me. No burn, yeah, cool. Okay, so I could have gotten a knockoff off and probably gotten rid of this thing's leftovers, but I can't risk it. Weavile is very important in this game. Okay, Grassy Terrain to the Bramblegast. This is doing 30% to Bramble, if it's got no bulk. Adventurine, I'm guessing that's the Bramble. It's Gliscor. This is gonna hurt. 25%. That's not bad. You are like full Spadef, aren't you? Yeah, that looks like full Spadef. We did kind of expect a possible Toxic here. Out of all the Mons, I'm okay with this being Toxic, honestly. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Weavile comes out. I'll probably just click knockoff here. Yep, and he does miss. That's unfortunate. Or she does miss, I'm sorry. Little unfortunate for my opponent, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to get a free knockoff because you can't stay in here. So this is absolutely free for me. Because Triple Axel will send you to fucking... Sinnoh, the region you're from. Yep, I know that. Okay, you are going to switch. I'm going to get a free knockoff off, potentially on this Vaporeon, which would be really, really nice. Trixie, it is a Vaporeon, so about 35% is what I should be doing to this thing. Holy fuck ass! Excuse me? That's got... What the... Offensive Vaporeon? I just... Wow. There's actually... This might be range of a knockout. 38 to 44? That looks like range. Range. Dude, what the hell? I have to ask her what... That was literally zero bulk. Weavile kills Vapo with knockoff. That's insane. Holy shit. Veronica is here. That's the Magearna. I'm going straight into this. I'm going straight into this, and I'm clicking Leech Seed, because I don't care, honestly. Arboliva was built for this Magearna. Full bulk. We're gonna see what this thing wants to do right now. Calm Mind, yeah, that is fine. Does Magearna get taunt? I actually don't know this. It does not get taunt. Do you get Encore? You do get Encore, so I have to be a little wary of that. I will just Leech Seed here. This is fine. So Magearna's gonna be the +2. Okay, you are +2 now, so if you are max... Okay, I do not get to a KO. I will... if you are max HP, I do about 20% with this Earth Power. I kind of want to protect and see what you want to do. I'm actually just going to Earth Power. I mean, if this is weakness policy, it's weakness policy. Okay, you're gonna do a little, you know. This could be interesting. Okay, fuck all. Are you WP? You are WP. Okay. No, you're not. You are lefties. Okay, so, I mean, this is just a Sol War at this point. So, you're +3. I've seen nothing but Calm Mind from you. I'm slowly whittling you down. I do take this hit. Draining Kiss. I do take it well. Okay. So it's leftover, so it... This is actually a little unfortunate. Draining Kiss did about what I expected, so that's probably just max modest. On top. Now that Grassy Terrain's up, I'm not gonna do much. I need Grassy Terrain to go away. I'm just gonna keep Earth Powering, I think. She's getting greedy. She is definitely getting greedy. I mean, this is a stall war. I just need to get this basically in range of the Hitmontop's Earthquake, I think is really what I need to do. Or is... Zekrom Bolt Strike actually does more, so... She cannot... Okay, so you're +4 now. So where are we at right now in terms of HP on this thing? I mean, if it's stored power, it kills me, but then I kill it back with Bolt Strike, so... I'm just gonna keep, Earth Powering. This is fine. Gets the crit. That's really unfortunate for me, because that negates all of that damage. I can't get a crit or a Spadef drop to save my life. I will probably protect here. I mean, this is just going to be a little bit of a stall fest for a bit. I need to get it in Bolt Strike range. Based on this damage, I think you're just max HP. If you are max, then I need you to be closer to half. I'm at 218. 61%. And you are +4. How many turns of terrain are left? 2. Okay. I'm gonna protect into... I mean, you might actually just comment here. Might not have been a smart play, per se. Yeah, you just comment. That's fine, I think. 5. So then this next turn is gonna be the last turn of terrain. I'll do about 11% with Earth Power. I mean, if I crit, then I kill it, probably, right? 57 to 68. So it's a little outside of crit range. I do take it, so I'm just gonna go for it. I need to keep this thing low. Dude, I'm literally doing fucking nothing. This is crazy. It's doing more... I'm doing no damage to this thing, so I think it is not Fizdef. I think it's more Spadef bulky. Okay. This is not necessarily ideal. The grass disappeared from the battlefield. I mean, I just have to go for it. I just kind of have to go for it. Energy Ball is not going to do anything. So, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, Energy Ball. What's the fourth move? Can I fucking get, like, a crit? She's actually in crit range. If I can get, like, a massive crit here. +6. 60. I mean, if you're max offensive, which I don't think you are. 55 to 66 is your max damage output, so I do live. Could protect here, could also just Earth Power and go for the crit. I think that's what I have to do. I just have to go for the crit. At this point, I don't really have another play. Dude, I'm just not getting any. How does she get a crit when, like, this is the thing, but I can't get a crit to save my fucking life? I have to protect. I think. I'll have to get a crit Bolt Strike. Or I put this... No. How many turns? 3? I'm gonna protect here. I don't like playing this way, but this is literally the way I have to play this. That's fine. Because I'm assuming Fluttermane does not take this hit. No. Nothing really wants to take this hit. I'm kind of forced into staying here, which kind of sucks for me. I need a crit. Really fucking bad. I need this crit super bad. I have to crit. I don't have a choice here. It's better for me that I get the crit now, I think. That's so much fucking damage. Dude, can I get a crit? I'm kind of getting annoyed. That I'm just not getting anything. Because I'm sitting in front of, I mean, this. And this is how I have to play this, and it sucks. Like, I don't want to play this way. You guys probably don't want to see me play this way, but I don't have a choice. Okay. I have to protect here. I need... what am I going to be at the end of this here? I mean, I'd probably take the hit. $256. I'm at 71. I do take a Draining Kiss if this is uninvested. I need this to be a crit. Yeah, that's I need a crit. I'm begging for a crit. This is insane. Alright, 47 to 56 is my... Come on! Can I get one? This is insane. Like, we've gone on how many turns now? I mean, she's got to run out of Draining Kisses soon. So there's going to be a point to where, Zekrom can 2-hit KO this effectively. I have to play this way, and it's really annoying. I maybe should have Earth Powered on that turn to expect that, but, I mean, nothing... Let me see where I'm at the end of this turn, because I might have to go for a double here. 163, up to 185, up to, what? Man. $222. If you have no investment whatsoever, I do live this. Okay. Can I get a fucking crit? I have not gotten a single fucking crit this whole game. I'm getting annoyed. And I'm kind of doing this to myself a little bit, but I literally just do not have a choice. Does Avalugg... After I Terra... Energy Ball... That's okay. 99, do I take an Energy Ball? 28... Energy Ball, not in grassy terrain, nope. I have to go for a double here. This is... Stall. Okay. Because this is probably... Okay. How much is Weavile doing to this thing? Knockoff would do a chunk. That ooh, okay, I have a play. Because you would not net that much off of this Draining Kiss. I think this is my play. I think this is my play. I need to keep this Arboliva healthy. That's fine. This is fine. This might be crazy, but I think this is okay. Zekrom does 63 to 74. And I think it's gonna be... I think... I'm gonna knock off this thing's leftovers now. That... Ooh, that is range, I think. Oh, it is so much better that you didn't do that. Okay. Magirna kills Weavile with, Energy Ball. There's a good chance that me doing that just helped me win this game. There is a chance. I have to... I have to go into Zekrom here. I have to. I need this Bolt Strike to kill. That is what we're doing here. We are playing with fire, everybody. We are playing with fire. I need this to kill. Come on. Let's go! Let's go, Zekrom. With Bolt Strike. Oh my god, okay. I had that out. That is a huge buff in my favor. Adventuring, what are you? I forget if I live normal Earthquake or not. Uninvested Earthquake. I do. This is more or less what this was going to be doing. So, if you are physically offensive, or like physically defensive, I mean, +2 Draco will kill. I'm going to Dragon Dance. This is kind of crazy, but I am Dragon Dancing. That's fine. I could actually Dragon Dance again, potentially. I want you to Earthquake me. So I'm +1 right now. I actually do 2-hit KO with Dragon Claw. I will Dragon Claw here on the off chance you just Earthquake me here. Yup. It's fine. So this is a 12%. If you have Protect, then, I mean, that sucks. But this is yeah. I mean, I'll just do it. If you have Protect, you have Protect. Yep, you do. Okay. I'm probably dying to this here. Oh, I don't! Ooh, I don't! Okay, so Maki has to go for the double here. Me being... Actually, that was plus... Yeah, those are just +1s. This would kill. Doesn't get it. Huge Zekrom. Zekrom kills Gliscor with Declaw. Gliscor kills Zekrom with toxic damage. That is huge. That is amazing. Okay, Zekrom fucking putting in work a little bit here. Okay. I think my play is to more or less always go Hitmontop here. Yeah, I always go Hitmontop here. Because it's good into the Qianpao. It's good for Brambleghast, Gothmoth. That is fine with me. I can freely Earthquake. I freely Earthquake here. Because you are Terra Poison. An Earthquake is still doing a fuckload to you, so... yeah, I'm just gonna Earthquake. You don't 2-hit KO me with anything, unless you are like Specs or something. Yeah. Terra Poison Modest Sludge Wave would 2-hit KO. Nothing. That's fine. You can bring in your Bramble. Bramble Chad. You are that. I kind of want to switch on a Poltergeist here. Into Fluttermane. Hitmontop into Bramblegast. If you are offensive, I do take this hit. Which is great for me, actually. 243, I'm at 80%. And Triple Axle would kill. I'm down. I am down. One. 2. 3, baby. Let's go. Hitmontop kills. Bramble with Triple Axle. That's amazing. Okay, this was looking bleak because of that whole Magearna situation, but we have significantly improved our standing here. How much is Mach Punch doing to this thing? Actually, do I even want to stay in? Kind of. Actually, yeah, I think it's fine if I stay in here. Moth here, if you are... I'm doing like 12%. That is respectable enough damage. I'm just gonna Mach Punch, and I'm gonna let Hitmontop go down here. It's not actually even that bad of damage. That is fine. Moth kills Hitmon with Sludge Wave. Alright, okay. This is actually, you know what? This is fine. Because I go into you now. I'm booster speed, so I'm faster than you now. And even if you are like fucking Scarf or Sucker Punching, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, well, Qianpao, let's see. Sucker Punch would kill me if you're Life Orb or better. I will Shadow Ball. Flutter kills Moth with Shadow Ball. That is amazing for me. And we, I believe, should have this game secured. It's going to be either a 2-0 or a 3-0, depending on this turn right now. If it is a Life Orb Sucker Punch, then I just win with Arboliva. Or not Arboliva, the fucking Avalugg. And, I mean, yeah, this just kills. I could have subbed. Could have subbed. I don't give a fuck. I win anyway. I had to take a huge gamble there with the Magearna turn, Bolt Striking and doing that whole Weavile situation. Maybe I could have done it earlier. I don't know. But I'm taking it. And Fluttermane's going to pick up the kill anyway. Beautiful. Flutter kills Qian with Moonblast, and we are taking a huge 3-0 victory in Week 2 against Maki and the Las Vegas Leaves. We have definitively proven that we are the best Pokemon team in Las Vegas, because in Week 1 we defeated the Vegas Golden D-Knights, or the Vegas D-Knights, I forget exactly what it is for Davion, and then here we defeat the Las Vegas Leaves. The Las Vegas Rotoms are on top, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. GG's to Maki. She played a great game. That Magearna set, if I didn't play around it the way I did, I would have lost this game. But I took the gamble on the turn I needed to, and it paid off. So, GG's to Maki. And I will see you guys in week 3. Peace out.